Oh, that's right, Instagram. Go ahead and tell my followers that I'm going live. Because it's Monday at 6. DP, Mondays at 6. We're going to get noisy in here. You know the whole rigmarole. Come the heck fuck on. Oh, yeah. Brandon Lamely joined. Hi, Brandon. How are you, brother? Oh! And there she is.
Here I am.
Can you believe it, folks? It's almost like we're doing DP Sundays at 6.
It's I've said it before, I'll say it again. It may be Monday at 6:30 where you fuckers are.
That's right.
6:31 to be precise.
That's right.
But right here on Instagram right now, it's Sundays at 6.
I mean, no spoilers, but we learned from the new Spider-Man that time is relative. It doesn't fucking matter.
Time is relative, and it's not a relative of ours because we are on Sunday at 6 time.
That's right. And even if it was a relative of mine, what the hell does that mean to me? I don't give a fuck. We all know that cum runs thicker than water.
Yeah, it's a distant relative, baby. That's what I'm saying. The cum of time has never touched my lips.
The cum of time for me is running low.
Come is on my side.
That's a cum is on your side. Oh,
Yeah, I had to wipe it off.
Well, this is a classic. Is all you need is cum from my father's dick. All you need is I believe that was a Samantha Paget John.
Oh, producer of DP, producer of music, Samantha Paget, who's also in the chat.
That's right. Yeah. Well, we used to be so obsessed with gay parodies. It's been dormant for a while, but me, her, and Alex Castaigne used to just have a group chat where we did them just all the time. Because what's funnier than a gay parody? I mean, really.
A gay reality.
Yeah. All you need is come.
From my father's dick.
Yeah. And
With a father. Sorry, go ahead.
oh no, well I'm just she popped in the chat gay karaoke. That's right. We were gonna we didn't get close to actually doing it, but we wanted to like just type up the lyrics for all these songs and just do karaoke like with the gay lyrics, like invite people and it's like, yeah, that's what plays. You gotta sing All I Need Is Come or you're kicked off the stage.
Sitting on a cock because I'm gay.
That's right. Sitting on a cock cause I'm gay. Oh wow, this is
some guy stick his dick in my ass.
you know it's a country song that I just remembered.
Wait, hit me with it. What?
Is you remember that the song Good Directions?
Thank God. Sucking dick.
Yeah. Thank
Big
God
erections.
for hard erections.
Enter degrees.
Yeah, that's right.
Uh,
Folks, this is DP Sundays at 6. Drop a booyah in the chat if you're stoked on the show. If you're not
Drop
stoked
a
on the
booyah.
show, then see right in the corner that little X? There's the door.
We were asking you if you're not into the show, GTFO.
That's right. That's right. We're not looking for a fan base. We're looking for an army. So if you're not willing to kill for Dee and Paige, the question is not would you take a bullet for Dee and Paige? Fuck that. Anyone can take a bullet. The question is, would you kill for us?
Would you not only take a bullet, would you give a bullet in return?
That's right. That's right. Drop a
You see
booyah
here,
in the chat if you'd kill for Dee and Paige.
DP is a take a bullet, leave a bullet program.
Take a
You got
bullet,
to
leave
give
a
to
bullet.
receive, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. How about this? I had a thought that's pretty fucked up, speaking of guns, but let me run this by you. I've always said that I could never have a gun because, you know, your boy gets sad sometimes. I think I'd probably use it, right?
Oh, yeah, little case of the gloomies.
That's right. That's right. But I've got this neighbor dog that won't shut the fuck up. I think I've changed my tune. I think I can't have a gun because I think I'd probably shoot that dog out my window. I hate this family that lives next to me. The kids are always running around being wild, and they just leave their dog out all day. And it just barks. It's like, hey, maybe you guys shouldn't have a dog. How about that?
I wonder, what if the dog is staying out there because it's trying to stay away from the family?
Maybe.
In that case, maybe instead of getting a gun for yourself, get a gun for the dog.
Yeah, maybe those kids need a gun. I think more of these shootings could be solved. If all the kids had a gun, according to the NRA, at least.
You should arm the family's kids, and then they can take care of the problem for you.
That's right. Again, we're looking for an army, not a fan base.
This is a really U.S. Contra situation.
Now we've got Eppolite Lavelle in the chat saying Arby's was closed when I went today after work. I'm very sorry to hear that. Arby's, I'm going to throw it out there. Underrated fast food. I think it's up there. Higher than people would probably rank it.
One of the few fast food chains to sell roast beef sandwiches with a side of cum.
That horsey sauce is cum. A lot of people don't know that.
Well, that's what they don't tell you. At every Arby's, they have a live horse in the kitchen. Not for the meat, because that joke is too obvious, but for that massive cock that they just stroke off whenever they need to make a breast batch of the horsey sauce.
That's right. This cum is never frozen, Opa Windy style.
This cum is fresh. You gotta eat fresh and eat flesh, baby.
I've always loved like Wendy's touts that it's never frozen. It's like I like the idea that they're just letting it rot and they're like, yeah, when someone orders it, we'll throw it on the fucking on the grill.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude.
You know what? You wanted an Arby? I'll settle for an Arby's. I'm with you on that. I'm with you. If I can't have an Arby, give me a beef and cheddar. That sounds nice.
Yeah, I can agree to disagree on that. Maybe we should change it to a DP Arby's page.
I would love for Arby's to be a sponsor. That'd be sick.
Yo, DP Arby's to go right next to Paige's Jake House.
I like this one. Samantha's popping in the chat. Want to talk about me? Want to talk about cum? Want to talk about fucking guys and having fun? Want to suck? Want to fuck? Want to top? Want to kiss? Want to pre?
It's always you. But occasionally,
I want to talk about cum. Yeah, it's by Toby Skeet.
Not to be confused with Toby Keith, the weed parody guy.
The weed parody guy? What's that guy's deal?
No, I'm making up a hypothetical dude named Toby Keith who writes weed parodies.
A weed parody? I thought you said Wii, like the Nintendo Wii. I was like, what would Wii parodies be?
No, it's I want to talk about me, but it's with two eyes.
New Super Mario Brothers in Paradise. Paradise. This is trash. Why does this guy only write specifically Wii, not Nintendo? Wii.
Just Wii specific. Oh my god.
I'm playing some Wii Sports. Might play some Pikmin.
You're just doing Jimmy Buffett Wii
Nothing to
parodies?
show but my brand new nunchuck.
Oh my god, dude. What are some other iconic games that debuted on the Wii?
That's a good question. Yeah, if you're putting together a top Wii list, because I think there were some good games on the Wii. The Wii just really the problem with the Wii is it came out before that technology was like worth fucking around with.
Yeah.
But I would put both Zeldas. Twilight Princess kind of counts, but it was also on GameCube, so it's like, I mean,
yeah, that's true. It got caught in the crossfire.
Yeah.
Or the
But
crossover.
Skyward Sword's classic. They re-released it on Switch, but I won't take that away from them because everything gets re-released nowadays. It's true. Everything.
It's very true. It's very true.
You got fucking, I mean, like, something that two people played, and they're like, "Hey, you guys remember this?"
Hey, you don't have to worry about the re-release if you jumped on the pre-release.
Are we still talking about sucking guys off?
Little that's for me to know and for y'all to find out.
I hope we are. The iCarly game was a classic. That's true. Thanks for bringing that.
Thanks to our producer for chiming in with that little nugget of wisdom.
Dude, Big Buck Hunter. Yeah, I liked those hunting games on the Wii. Shooting with a Wii Zapper. That was nice.
That was very nice. The Wii Zapper, it made a nice Luger in the middle of the forest when you need to blow a deer apart.
That's right. We're gonna make a flash game on the DP website where it's you use the Wii Zapper and I'm just shooting. You have to shoot my neighbor's dogs as they run in front of the screen. They're gonna jump the same way they do in Big Buck Hunter.
What would you call it? Like a dog day afternoon or something?
Yeah, that's perfect. I think Flash is gone. I don't think there's any more Flash.
All the more reason to get on it, dude. We've cornered the market.
That's true. That is a good point. How about both Mario Galaxies? Those are Wii classics.
I see Blandon Lamely chimed in with that.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Nice. I haven't gotten that chat yet, so I'm kind of pissed off that you're getting chats I'm not getting. But
well, it was kind of down there. I see. You have to scroll back a little bit. You got to work for the things that are worth it.
I got nothing. I got no Mario Galaxy in the chat.
Samantha, our producer, has also chimed in with another classic, Big Cuck Hunter.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Where you wander around metropolitan areas and just kick people's doors in and shoot husbands who are standing to the side while their wives get fucked by somebody else.
You know what was one that got... I remember everyone being really hard over Red Steel, but I never really gave a fuck about Red Steel. Yeah, it was like this Western game. Surprisingly, I didn't really care.
Was that like a Samurai Jack meets Red Dead Redemption kind of deal?
Kind of. I remember like kind of being on rails, but like you would use the Wiimote and like slash and you would shoot. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
I got a question for you, Paige.
Yeah.
What game, if you could port it backwards, would make a good Wii game? Or at least an amusing Wii game to play, like one that's on the Switch, or even like on a platform that never got ported to a Nintendo console.
Interesting. I think it'd be fun to see something crazy like, Postal. You know what Postal is?
I'm not familiar. Fill me in.
Something like Postal. Postal was a series of PC games that were like really like controversial, I suppose, back when violent video games were controversial. Oh yeah, and Samantha brings up a good point. Red Steel was popular because it was an M-rated Wii game, which you didn't see many of.
Yeah, like one or two that they release every year.
Yeah. So Postal. Is like it's this series where you're like running around and like killing people like any other game, but you can do crazy shit. You can like piss on people's dead bodies. Yeah, you can like deface bodies and shit. And but the bullshit way they got out of it being like insane was the only like mission, maybe not the only mission, but like the point of the game is to like deliver a letter. So they're like. Yeah. I mean, we didn't tell anybody to pee on the bodies. That's not one of the objectives of the game. Which is awesome.
Oh my god, dude.
My god. Yeah, that's funny.
Samantha also brings in some info that Gary Coleman was in it, apparently.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Who is Gary Coleman? He was Commissioner Gordon, I think?
The name's familiar. Maybe? I'm not sure. I know the name's familiar, but I said it like I knew what that was, but I was more tickled by the name Gary Coleman.
Yeah, I guess he was in Postal, and you could probably pee on him. But that'd be funny on the Wii. I could see you holding the Wiimote down, right to where your dick would be.
where the angle of your dangle is supposed to
Hold
fall.
A and B like you're holding your little dick.
Mhm. There could be an
Yeah.
adult version too, where it's like you have to jerk off,
Yeah, that'd be cool. Just to,
like an X-rated WarioWare.
I think it's obviously there's like porn like game sites. It's kind of bullshit that there haven't been like porn games. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
Like what? Like what the fuck? Where are my porn games? There's PlayStation VR. Let me just fuck, dude. That'd be awesome. Like all of the companies not allowing adults only content is like, dude, fuck you.
Mm. Yeah, it'd be like a Super Mario Bone Shine or something.
Wait, so we're getting that Gary Coleman is an African American dwarf man who invented a grill and started as a child in a family sitcom.
I think that's what they call a joke.
Yeah, but what I see the grill is George Foreman, but what the fuck was George Foreman in?
I
What
don't
sitcom was he
know.
in?
Let's find out. Let me get some intel on this.
So Gary Oldman is Commissioner Gordon. Who is Gary Coleman? Please, someone in the chat tell me.
Yeah, wrong answers only. Who is Gary Coleman?
I'm too dumb to figure
Let's
out these
play a
wrong
little
answers.
game here for the chat. Only wrong answers for who is Gary Coleman.
I don't think I can see the forest through the trees is the problem. I don't know what's wrong or what's right.
That's what happens when you follow that moral relativism page.
That is right.
If you'd stuck with our Lord and Savior Christ, you wouldn't be down this path you're on right now.
Oh, he's the orchestrator behind 9/11. I thought that was Bush.
I didn't know that 9/11 was an orchestra.
Nice.
Can I get a little Twin Sour Symphony?
Yeah, it's more like the fall down bass. Hey, folks.
I
Those
guess
sounds like
there's only.
stand up.
Oh no, they're on their knees, begging for forgiveness.
Mm. Wow. Are you trying to figure out who Gary Coleman is? I don't know. We got a
Yeah.
guest here in a bit.
He's an actor and a comedian, regarded as one of the greatest child actors of all time.
What was he in? He was in Postal too?
Let's find it.
What the fuck
Dude,
kind of career arc is this?
he was in Different Strokes, Postal, The Gary Coleman Show, and Little Rascals. Not the black and white one, the movie.
Well, let me tell you, when you're peeing on a
Oh,
corpse.
no. He was in the original one, actually. I'm sorry.
Oh, he was in.
Or was he?
Who was he in
I can't
Little
go anymore.
Rascals? Was he Alfalfa?
Yeah, he was Black Alfalfa. That's who he was.
Oh, okay. So he is black.
Yes, that part of it is true.
Oh,
He was also in Jimmy the Kid. He was in a movie called An American Carol, A Carol Christmas. And for those of you Mad Men fan out there, he was in a movie called Scout's Honor.
that's awesome. And of course, he was in the critically acclaimed series Postal. We all love Postal, folks.
Dude, he's actually been in quite a few Christmas movies. He was in a movie called A Christmas Too Many.
I can believe that a child actor whose career didn't go the way he wanted to after was in a lot of Christmas shit.
Well, now I'm confused because Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm confused because it says he was born February 8th, 1968 in Zion, Illinois, Aquarius icon. And then
58's a long time ago, yeah.
Oh, 68, sorry. Okay, now it makes sense. I read that as 88. I think I'm losing my mind on Instagram Live.
Oh, he was in Drake and Josh, too. Oh,
Ah,
wow.
this man's done everything.
Yeah, he really is acclaimed. I can't believe it.
My God, Gary Coleman. Who knew?
Other than the name. I didn't know him and Oldman were different people, to be honest.
No, same. Gary Oldman and Gary. Well, I guess Gary Coleman is about to be a Gary Oldman pretty soon.
Well, black don't crack, of course. Oh, so the grill thing wasn't a joke. He also made a He also made his own grill. Wow. Oh my God.
Wow, Paige.
We
Now I don't
Gary
know
Coleman on this pod.
Yeah, we inadvertently smeared Gary Coleman. I think we should do an apology section for Gary Coleman right here.
Oh, he's dead.
Oh, he's dead.
My God. Wow.
Cracked indeed.
Well, I still stand by my statement that black don't crack. I bet if you dug up his remains, he would still look like a little rascal.
Pertinent observation from Paige. Oh my God. Well, he's a Gary Oldman now, that's for sure.
Yeah, he's hey, how about more like Gary Deadman?
More like Gary, he's in the fucking ground. Man.
Yeah, that is right.
More like Gary, he's not alive anymore and he doesn't breathe, man. More like Gary, he's probably in hell after he passed on because he told jokes and was a child actor, man.
Oh my God, what makes you think he's in hell? Wow, for being in Postal?
I'm getting the spirit of the hog in me, you know? I'm starting to bristle, I'm starting fights. You know me, I'm trying to start a hog fight with everybody. Living or dead, it doesn't matter. Dee is gonna come for you. I'm gonna start a beef, and I ain't gonna stop until we squash it in a hog off.
That is true. We have shown on the show that you're a black magic woman, and you could, at any time, we could hold another seance and probably bring Coleman on the show.
We could hold another seance. I will bring Gary Coleman, nay Gary Oldman, nay Gary, he's in the ground because he's dead and is writhing in the flames of Hades, man, onto the show. And I will have a hog off with him. Gary Coleman, mark your calendar, because I'm going to pull you back from the afterlife, baby, and we are going to fight this thing out.
Yeah, that's right. I know. Well, he's probably at that open mic if he's in hell.
Yeah, he's a little busy right now, if you know what I mean.
He's doing a type 5 for eternity.
As we've established, that's what goes on in hell.
Hell is a 24-hour open mic.
Hell is a 24-hour open mic with no guest spots.
Oh yeah, that is right.
There's no scouts. There's no further gigs. There's no promise of fame and fortune. You're just waiting in line while name after name gets crossed off a list. And one day, you're going to get up, you're going to say your material, you're going to get down, and then you're going to do it all over again.
Yeah, that is right.
Ladies. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm just kidding, Gary Coleman. You're probably a great guy.
He's probably not anywhere because there's no afterlife. How about that?
He probably has passed on from existence.
Well, the spirit carries on. You can still play Postal and enjoy Coleman. You can still watch a little Rascal.
But you can't be a little rascal in hell, neither in heaven, because those places don't exist.
I think hell is where they put all the little rascals. If you're a little rascal, when you die, you go to hell.
Paige, would you consider yourself a little rascal?
I would. Maybe instead of squealers, we should call our fans little rascals.
Little rascals.
That's awesome.
No, I feel like it should be a kids menu kind of thing. It's like you start as a little rascal and then you graduate to squealer.
The next tier is squealer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you come of age, once you experience a hog wild thing, maybe that's what it is. Before you go hog wild in your life, you're a little rascal, and then once you have a hog wild experience,
yeah, that is true. You're now an adult rascal. Rascal is just the funniest word.
Adult rascal just sounds sad.
Aren't rascals those little scooters that fatties drive around?
You know, let's find out, since I'm in a Googling mood.
I think those are called rascals.
Well, let me see what the online dictionary says.
Oh yeah, Jake is on point. Little Rascals is the kids menu at Paige's Jake House.
Oh, Jake!
And you know what's on the kids menu at Paige's Jake House? Steak and whiskey.
Kids menu included.
It's still steak and maker's mark, but you get a little hog figurine with your meal.
It's just a tiny little hog, like, flipping the bird. Oh, Brandon Beswick is in the chat, and he's starting fights, it looks like. Paige, he wants to know where his money is.
He's asking. Wait, that question did get answered. Nick spent it. That's not on us. You loaned it to Nick, and he spent it.
Brandon Cole Beswick.
I don't see how in your equation DP owes you anything.
Yeah, DP is neither responsible nor entitled to any of that debt that you're throwing at us, Brandon. You got to contact Nick Piccinino, who spent all that money on Sopranos NFTs.
Sopranos, yeah. I'm sorry, the AJ and the who else was it? Carmella or something.
It was a really shitty one, that's for sure.
Yeah.
They were not top tier.
NFTs were not valuable, but yeah, Nick lost that investment.
Nick lost that investment, Brandon. We are neither culpable nor responsible. If you have a beef, you could take it up with Nick Piccinino. And if you'd like us to broadcast that and take advantage of that beef, we'd be more than happy to feature it on DP.
Yeah, would we do an episode where you're yelling at Nick? Yes, we would.
Would we do 2 episodes of you yelling at Nick? Yes, we would.
Oh, of course, no question about it.
Would we do a whole series where you and Nick just hash it out and maybe things get a little physical and maybe somebody brought a gun to the fight? Yes, we would.
Maybe someone's going postal. Maybe someone's going to have some different strokes on.
On different folks.
That's right.
Maybe Nick is going to start calling himself Ben Gibbard from the band The Postal Service with how he's going to go when he confronts you about this money. And maybe you're going to get like a Matchbox 20 track and go all Mad World on his ass.
Now, we did have a question submitted by Brandon. Is Bud Light too light?
Is Bud Light too light? Nah, Bud Light is just right.
Bud Light is just right, but it's not the king. It's not the
king. It's not the king. For that, you gotta get wiser. You know, you could be Bud dumb, or you could be Bud wiser.
I think we can end the show right now. That's beautiful.
Brandon Beswick fires back with, "Well, call me Molly Hatchet because this is a hatchet job." Nick, you gonna take that sitting down? I know he's not in the chat, but I'm putting this here for posterity. So
I know. I wish Nick was in the chat because it'd be funny if Brandon and Nick were just fighting in the chat during the show. They were just yelling at each other via chat.
This would be especially great for the people listening on Spotify too.
That's right. No comments to pop up, but you know we do a pretty decent job of giving you the rundown.
Blandon Lamely says Nick is flirting with disaster. And Brandon Cole Beswick has fired back with, or Bud Dwyer, the king of shots.
I'm getting no Brendan Lamely comments. I don't know what's going on.
Well, I think that's pretty lamely, if I do say so myself.
It is lamely. All right. Well, we've killed 30 minutes. What do you think? Should we? Oh, nice. I did get that one. Nice.
Ah.
What do you think?
All right.
Should we get a little guest going? He's sitting.
Yeah, let's go.
He's sitting in a car. I don't want to make him wait too long.
All right, get that hot dog out of there. Roll the windows down. We're gonna get this guest in here and go from mile to mile, baby.
Yeah, hot dog food reviews today. Did I ever tell you that idea?
No. What is this, dude?
Let me tell you that real quick. Nick and I had an idea for a sketch where it's called Hot Dog Food Reviews, and it's like us going around and like doing food reviews, but we have to the premise is we have to finish the food review while a dog is in a hot car. It it just shows us being like, really salty. I like that, and it just keeps panning back to the car, and the dog is like panting, like it shows like the temperature getting higher in the car. I like the relish, and then it goes back to the car, and the dog is like tearing up ripping up the seating. It's not a bad sketch idea.
Brandon Beswick, can I take out a loan to sponsor this series?
I did see that comment, Brandon, and you're blocked from the show. You'll never watch another DP. I'll tell you that right now.
What, the comment that was just the steak emoji 8 times?
No, him saying Paige is dumb and stupid. We all know that that's not true. You listen to one DP and you can tell him a genius.
I don't know. I feel like it's a little much to. I feel like it's a little much to ban somebody for stating the obvious.
Oh my God! Now Dee's turning on me. Oh. Well, let's get the guest in here. I can't handle this anymore.
It's too much.
All right, this is gonna be beautiful. He's been invited.
We're gonna get a guest in the chat.
It's little guest time.
What the guest time?
Oh! There he is, baby.
There's our guy.
Yeah, I'm not in the car. Aubrey's not doing band practice.
Oh my God!
You know, band practice goes.
He screwed you.
I'm in my room.
You screwed you.
Everybody, this is Bryan Fountain. Not in the car, but he's here, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Bryan Fountain in the chat.
I'm glad you're not in the car. I was worried the whole time. The longer we go, it's the opposite of hot dog food reviews. You're freezing in there.
Right. I'm so upset that was my go-to. I know. I'll just go in the car. You're gonna freeze to death. I'm willing to degrade myself to be seen by 7 people on Instagram.
Well, we appreciate that, of course. That means the world to us that you freeze for DP.
That's the beauty of it. Only 6 people.
I'll freeze for comedy.
That's right. That's right. And that's the right mindset to have. That is absolutely. Because, I mean, we got Omnicron. Who knows? There's probably not going to be any open mics indoors anymore.
Did you just say Omnicron?
Yeah, the Omnicron variant? What's it called?
The Omnicron variant? That sounds like a fucking Decepticon, dude.
I think it is.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
How you doing, brother?
Getting drunk, you know.
Nice.
Playing Madden.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Nice.
That's sick.
Who's your go-to team on Madden?
Whoever the shittiest team, I do a franchise mode with them and try and make them better.
Okay.
Football knowledge.
I don't know much. I know the Washington football team's usually pretty bad.
They lose consistently. Trying to think.
Yeah, I'm a Cowboys fan. So
they're good.
Don't like talking about them.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're not much competition. I know they're kind of rivals, but it's they don't fucking.
I do refuse to call them the football team. They can't just shake off their scourge of racism that they've. I call them the Redskins. It's like Inglourious Bastards, where you carve the swastika in the Nazis.
I see what you're saying. You're saying that's been their name forever. They've got to wear it.
That's right. I'll give you a little something you can't take off.
Yeah, they all have to get the symbol tattooed on their body. They can get it removed if they get traded, but that's it.
I love how this is just becoming like a mutually assured destruction situation. If you want to play for the worst team in the league, you also have to make sure that everybody knows you played for the worst team in the league.
Yeah.
Now I'm
Yeah, of
wondering.
course. Little Inglorious Bastards reference. That's what we do here.
Yeah, it's very nice. Killing Nazis.
Well, I thought the timing of them. I get why they changed it. Like, it makes sense. But like, the timing of it is like people asked for years and years and years, and they like wouldn't do it. And then the protests started happening for Black Lives Matter, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we changed it now." It's like that's not. You don't get to. You don't get to coast off of Black Lives Matter. Hey, we were sensitive too. No, you're not, assholes.
Well, the Gruden emails. John Gruden has emails talking about how they use how the football team uses their cheerleaders for like prostitution and shit like that.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh yeah.
I didn't even know about this. Give us the rundown on the emails.
Yeah. They make me angry.
Who is
The
Green?
Cowboys beat them last Sunday, so
Oh yeah. little bit of
God is
justice.
good. America is good.
Oh my god. It skated by us for so long on racism, and then a prostitution ring brought it down.
I mean, that's insane. I didn't know about any of this.
God damn.
Yeah, John Gruden, the coach of the Raiders, got a bunch of his emails leaked, and he was saying racist shit and like very sexist shit, homophobic shit, and the NFL was like, "Hey, what's this thing about the Redskins cheerleaders being like prostitution?" And like,
Holy shit!
let's sweep that under the rug. That's not a thing. John Gruden, you're fired. Yeah.
Wow.
It's the NFL. It's the NFL. It's sports.
Yeah. They will sweep anything and everything under the rug, I think. That's awesome. Well, folks, if you have a question for our guest here, pop it right in the chat. Bryan Fountain, everybody. Very funny comic.
Pop it in the chat. Drop a booyah.
Oh,
Give us some questions.
we got a great comment from Goku God's Child here. I'll go ahead and let you read that one, Bryan.
This is actually my brother.
Okay, nice. Yeah, read lots of the comments. I'm not going to read that one.
My brother says y'all niggas funny AF. Ooh yeah.
I was wondering what you were going to do there, Paige.
Yeah, I wanted to tease that I was going to read it, but of course not.
I was on the edge of my seat being like, is this going to cap the series?
Love the little bro in the chat. Thanks for hanging out, Goku God's Child.
Oh, yeah. He's going Super Saiyan in that chat.
Yeah, that's right. That is right. I don't really know anything about Dragon Ball Z other than Super Saiyan and... What a tease! Oh, if you like the show, this would be the last episode.
So, Paige, what you're saying is you're just Super Saiyan. You don't know anything about it.
Yeah, I'm just Super Saiyan.
Yeah, I wish I knew more about DBZ too.
I'm surprised you don't. You're a big anime girl.
I'm a weeb in training.
What if Super Saiyan is like a boner in Dragon Ball Z? Like, but like if you're Semi Saiyan, you're just kind of like. Mm?
I'm half Saiyan.
You're Semi Saiyan.
Semi Saiyan, yeah.
I'm Semi Saiyan.
You're kind of doing this. Super Saiyan's like this.
That's not bad. I mean, Gohan, the little kid, could he do it until he was an adult?
Yeah, he had sex with the adults.
Oh, that's awesome. They had the little kid have sex?
Yeah, dude, those kids were fucking.
Oh, my God. And they found out through NFL emails, unfortunately.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
I love
I can confirm the kids on Dragon Ball Z had sex.
Are there multiple kids? I didn't even know there were multiple. I just know Gohan.
Yeah, there's like Krillin, Gohan, There's a tiny trunks, I think. I don't know.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
and they
But
found
I
their
am
hidden power
sure
in the
that
the peach, which is the pussy or the asshole. What is that supposed to be, really?
We're not
that's
talking
the
about Georgia.
cheeks. That's actually the cheeks. The
Ah, the
peach,
cheeks. Okay.
Yeah, it's the
not
meat
these
part.
ones.
It ain't the
Not
whole.
these ones.
Not these ones. The other ones.
Yeah, the butt cheeks.
The butt
The
cheeks.
cheeks in your
Okay.
ass.
Nice. That rocks. That's
You a fan
sick.
of that
Yeah.
thing? Oh my god.
That's the peach emoji. That's what it's supposed to be. Like,
The whole time I knew it was like whatever the eggplant went into. The whole time I was like, I don't know if that's supposed to be a pussy or an ass or like I don't really know. I just know it's the other one.
you know how sex works, Paige.
I'm not entirely clear, but I like that it's supposed to be ass cheeks because it's, that makes it universal. That's nice. If it was just pussy, it's like.
If it was pussy, they used the avocado.
I think you used the fish emoji.
Yeah, that's
What if it's just like a blowjob? I guess you could use the eggplant emoji, but
Well,
I feel like you should use a different emoji.
They've got that one that has just like cum dripping out of its lip. You know what I mean? It's supposed to be drool, but it's like, come
Yeah,
on.
the one that's they've got like a fisting emoji now too, don't they?
Do they?
There's the one that's like just looks like this or something.
Oh, yes.
I think it's supposed to be like an Italian like hand thing, but it
Right.
looks like a fisting.
Yeah, that's how I took it, was Italian, but that's funnier, the idea that that every time the Italians are doing this, they're referring to fisting.
You took it to be Italian. Did you just get fisted by an Italian guy, Paige?
Oh.
Oh!
He's in my fucking ass.
I don't
You
know.
know what's
Paige.
good for you.
Five knuckle shuffle, baby.
Mm? Five-finger death punch is just about fisting a little too hard.
That's right.
Now that's what I call bad company.
I do want to let you know, Aubrey texted me, keys are on the banister, so I think they're going to get started, but I don't think it'll disturb
Okay.
too hard. I'm all the way upstairs in my room. They're in the basement.
Well, yeah, at first you were acting like it was going to rattle the whole house, like you're in Schoolhouse Rock over there.
It really does. It really does. But I'm able to watch The Office comfortably.
Nice. Well, if it gets too bad, just pop on The Office. I think we'll be fine. Or go into the car, yeah.
That's a good idea. We
The keys
could.
are on the banister.
That sounds like a sick lyric in like an emo song or something.
The keys are on the banister?
Keys are on the banister.
Yeah. That does sound like it's like a euphemism for something.
Hey, the keys are on the banister.
if you know what I mean. Yeah.
The keys are on the banister.
Oh, am I trying to buy a house with you, or is your brother trying to buy a house with you?
No, he's talking to me while I'm talking to you guys.
I like that he's using this as an opportunity to catch up with you.
Right.
5 people are gonna get so much property in Richmond right now. Oh my god.
Well, what's your answer? Would you buy a house with Goku God's Child?
Shit, man, I'm about to be. Well, all the roommates are. Yeah, absolutely.
That's a solid yes. Whatever you say on here can be used in a court of law. That's why
It's
I didn't read
legally
that comment.
binding. What do you think, Penny? Should we rip into a hog wild story?
I think so. Yeah. I listen. I know Bryan from open mics and just hanging out, whatever. He has told me some stories. We are ready for a hog wild story, baby. Bryan, can you think of a time that you went hog wild?
Hog Wild, yes. The one I told you, Paige, that one time, not even the fucking worst.
Oh, baby.
God.
All right.
So by the end of the events of this night, my friend Brian was convinced that I had PCP,
Okay.
but I didn't.
Okay.
Well, not that I drug tested myself. I don't know. I went hog wild.
You're right. I don't think I've tried PCP. Have you, to your knowledge, tried it?
No,
Yeah,
to
me
my
neither.
knowledge, no. But I was still up in Nova at the time
Okay.
and just visiting friends down here in Richmond. And I'd been going to little community college philosophy classes and learned about the transcendental ego by Immanuel Kant.
Yeah.
If anybody's familiar with this.
Yeah.
And I got it into my head that, I'm God.
Hell yes. Hell yes.
So, what I'm doing is we go to a party. We've got, limited booze because we're kids and shit like that. And this one dude is just like feeding me like shots of fucking Hennessy, right?
Okay. Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah,
Start to a good night.
cool. Right. So then I get it in my head. I'm shit faced.
Yeah.
A little high, a little drunk. Very high, very drunk. And then I get it into my head that my friends don't like me.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
That's all right.
How could
My
they not
friends
like
don't.
God?
Yeah, my friends don't need to like me.
Yeah.
Is what I'm thinking. My friends don't need to like me.
Right.
Let me just go out. So I leave the party, leave my friends at the party. I'm just gonna do whatever the fuck I want on the streets of Richmond.
Okay.
Never do that. Never, ever fucking do that. Have either of you done that?
Just by myself? I mean,
Yeah, just like get to a point where you're like, I'm out, and you leave, and then just go into the fucking world.
oh yeah.
Drunk
Oh, of
as
course.
shit.
I'm a big fan of the Irish goodbye. I love it. I love
This
just
goodbye
leaving.
is very nice.
Yeah. I
So
go ahead.
go ahead. You.
Oh, you're asking if I did that before. One time I left a party so trash. This is a classic Richmond story. I don't know if I've told it before. But just quickly, I left so trashed, and I was like walking home with like a case of like it was like a 20 rack or something, but it had like 4 Budweisers left in it. And I just like blacked out on the street. I started sleeping on the street.
Jesus.
And I woke up. Yeah, of course. I woke up and phone was in my pocket, wallet was in my pocket, Budweiser was gone. They only took the Budweiser.
You're lucky.
Yes.
You're lucky.
Of course.
It's a completely different story. When I fell asleep on the street, I lost everything.
Oh, oh no.
Because I was couch surfing at the time, and I had my suitcase with me
Okay.
because I had been kicked out of the house that I was couch surfing at, and I had just gotten paid. I had all my fucking money in cash in that suitcase.
Oh my God.
The cops woke me up. They're like, yo, are you good? And I'm like, hey, where's my suitcase? They're like, hey, we didn't see any suitcase. And I'm like, well, no. Actually, I guess I'm fucked.
Oh, Jesus.
Now, how much are we
Separate
talking?
story. This is a separate story. Like a paycheck. Like a
Okay.
paycheck. So, I probably lost like $300 and all my clothes and
God damn.
shit that I had with me in Richmond. But, yeah. Different story.
Yeah.
Different story.
So your friends don't need to like you.
Different story. And it's actually after, the suitcase thing was after I didn't even like couch surf in Richmond. This is like me down in Richmond just to party for the weekend.
Right, yeah, you're still in
So Right. I left that party and my friends found me. They're like, Bryan, what are you doing? I'm picking up bricks and I'm trying to throw them at the like stoplight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
if there's no red lights, like this is my theory, if there's no red lights, it's green light the entire way. Obviously, that's not how traffic lights work.
Yeah, you just hacked the
I'm
system.
gonna create some fucking chaos tonight. Yeah, my friends find me. I'm chucking bricks at a stoplight, and they're like, "Hey, what are you doing? Let's go. We're gonna go to Bo Dilla's." Yeah. So, okay.
That's hilarious.
This is
Put
bad.
down the
This
brick.
is-
We're gonna go get some quesadilla.
Right. Exactly. Some friends I have. So we're walking back to our friend's house, and I'm like freaking out. I've lost it. I don't know what set me off. I'm like, I'm God. And I'm like literally trying to convince everybody. It's written in like 10, so it's very busy, and people are overhearing, and now they want to fight me.
They
Yeah.
want to fight God.
Well, and I'm giving it back. Well, they're saying that I'm being blasphemous.
Right.
Right. And I'm giving it back to them like, you fucking moron. You really believe in this shit? Matter of fact, I'm God. I'm God. And I'm like, it's getting so bad because like people want to fight me, cops get involved,
Okay.
and that's when my friends turn on the friend mode. Okay, dude, seriously, don't get fucking arrested tonight.
Right.
Miraculously, I did not. Because I'm God. But they're like, they've got me on video too. There's like a video of me like calling the cops the bad F word. And that I'm God. And that these cops are the bad F word. And
That sounds like God. Yeah.
my friend Bryan is he's like, this is the best clip. This got me into a lot of trouble with my girlfriend at the time. He was like, yo, you want to go to jail? You'll go to jail tonight, and you'll never see Tess again. And I was like, fuck that bitch.
Just trash.
They got it on video. And these assholes decided to show my girlfriend the fucking, hey, remember this
that's
shit?
a bad
And
friend
I'm
move.
like, well, that's fucked up because I don't remember saying that shit.
Right.
Yeah, I was in trouble.
I think that's how God explains the Old Testament. It's like, I didn't say that shit. I was drunk.
Yeah. So the way they got me inside is my friend Bryan, like, literally fucking put me in the chokehold.
Holy shit.
And this is all on video. I'm literally screaming, "Oh God! Oh God! Oh God!" And Bryan's like, "Dude, shut up." And he grabs me, and I'm still like, "Oh God!" Like, yeah, that's the hog wild. It's not even the acid going to jail story.
Yeah. No, I mean that is very hog wild.
Yeah.
That's like analog DMT right there.
You said you thought you may have tried PCP. Where in the night did that happen?
No, my friend Bryan, the next day, he was like, what, doing research on the shit or something?
Yeah.
And he was like, sometimes they put PCP in brandy, and like maybe they spiked the Hennessy with PCP, and maybe that's what happened. But yeah, people were worried about me.
Yeah. I mean that is a crazy fucking story.
Paige, you didn't tell me we were going to have God on the show. Jesus.
This is huge. We got God. That's crazy. So when you said, I guess your friends got you away from it, when you're almost getting into a fight, how do you get out of that? Like, how's that go down?
We were rolling like 10 deep. So like
Oh
my
my
friend
God.
was just like, sorry, our drunk friend. Like they're just doing that kind of deal.
Mm.
Holy shit. That is fucking, that is crazy. I mean, there's so many different angles. You're throwing the bricks, you're yelling, you're almost getting in a fight because you're being blasphemous.
Some fucking light Yagami shit right there, trying to knock the lights out so they're always green.
Fucking that. If I could put myself at the age of 19 in a nutshell, it'd be like,
That's it.
yeah, like I'm God. Like the amount of frustration was just still so fucking.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I mean, I will say, I don't buy your friend's theory. I think you were just trashed. I don't buy that you were on PCP.
Yeah, me neither. He took me down pretty easily, and I've whooped his ass like so many times.
Yeah, that was not normal that he took you down.
Exactly.
Okay.
Mm.
So this is what he's like. I think you were on PCP, and I'm like, nah, bruh. You're trying to fucking size this shit,
No.
make you look like this tough guy that took me down on PCP. Like you brought down the bull by the horns. Nah,
Yeah.
I think that's just his. I don't have the vocabulary for the word for that.
His MO, I guess.
Mm.
Yeah. Wow.
Damn.
That is fucking crazy. I love that you're drinking a Steel Reserve. That rule. Respect.
Yeah, I'm crazy.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy, brother.
God works in mysterious ways.
Now, let me ask you this. It's fine if you don't want to tell it, but would you want to tell the PCB story? Or not the PCB story, the acid story?
When I went to jail on acid.
Yeah, it's fine if you don't, because, I know it's jail and whatnot, but that is another crazy story.
Yeah. So, you want a long one?
Sure, fuck it. I mean, the headline here, you're about to hear a story about a guy going to jail on acid. Take it away, Bryan.
All right, so I was working at Nordstrom at the time. I was probably like 25, and I was trying to. This is bad. I was I was pursuing a 18-year-old.
I mean, how old are you?
I was 25 at the time.
Okay.
24, 25.
I don't think that's too bad.
Awesome.
Satisfies the law of the land.
I'm
That's
like,
right.
yeah, where the fuck can I take an 18-year-old? Let's go bowling. Um, and I took some acid, and she bailed.
Okay.
Yeah. So I got the acid from this guy, Nick. Well, let's not do names. But I got the acid from the guy. He was like, "Yo, just be careful about this because it's like double dose." So,
Yeah.
and I'm like, "Okay." So the most tabs I've been on is like 3. So let's do 3. That'll be 6. I'll be good. No, I was not good.
Now, you took acid before the date?
Yeah.
What spawned that decision?
I I was
Wow,
in a
bro.
phase. I was in a fucking phase, man. What do you...
Yeah, I get that. That's all that needs to be said. I was in a phase. I get it.
Well, yeah, let's use some acid and go bowling and shit.
Yeah,
You
that does
know, I
sound
thought
fun.
that sounds like a dope date.
That does sound like a good time.
You
That
know?
sounds like some Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas shit right there.
Right.
Yes, very much so.
Yeah.
Damn.
So, anyways, Dave bails, so I decide to go to my friends Rory and Qasim's house. They're living in an apartment together. And I'm in a production group with Qasim, and so we're gonna work on our EP and like get some shit done tonight. Now, me and Qasim are working on the our project, and Rory is upstairs filming a music video.
Okay.
The entire household, so Rory, his girlfriend, and Qasim are all on Molly.
Okay, all right.
And I'm on acid,
Right.
right? I'm having a very positive trip. Very, very positive. I'm like, the breathing heavy. This is magical. This is amazing.
Yeah.
Tonight is the night. Tonight is the night. And they're on Molly, so they're responding to what I'm giving out like awesome.
Yeah,
Damn,
right.
we're having a
Oh,
great
yeah.
time.
That's a
This
great
is
point. Yeah.
Tonight is the night.
Yeah. Damn, I like how hard Brian's breathing right now. They're into it.
That's beautiful.
So we're like hanging out, doing beats and like freestyling and smoking weed. I'm drinking 40s and shit, and I'm just getting a little too excited. I'm like lifting the couch up. Like, yeah. Tonight is the night.
Tonight's the
and
night.
I'm screaming, let's go. This is an apartment. The cops get called for a noise complaint.
Sure.
Cool.
Right.
So, at the time, and it's all good. It's all good. I could have done nothing. So Qasim and Rory are talking to the cops, and I'm like, I gotta eat the L on this one. I gotta let the cops know I'm the noise complaint. I'm gonna chill out. This is like 2015, 2016. So cops are shooting niggas left and right.
Right. Yeah.
At the time, I'm wearing a baseball jersey with a Uzi on it. Right.
You're exactly the guy the cops want to see.
Right.
Yeah.
So I take my. So what I do is I take my wife beater off, so I take the jersey off, and I'm just in a wife beater. Decide to not leave behind the fucking 40, and I go to the door. I'm like, oh, I'm the problem. Oh man, they took their guns out so fast.
Jesus.
God damn.
Oh.
As opposed to now when cops are so even keeled around black people.
Right. So, got these guns pointed at me. Not scared. Tonight's the night.
That's right.
I'm fucking. I start freestyling, like singing at them, like, oh, nah, nigga. You got to kill a nigga. Oh, no. Like, and I'm doing this shit, and they're like, you need to calm down.
Yeah.
Which I did. But they're like two of them try to like take me to the ground, and I'm like still up. So I'm like laughing about it, like these niggas can't take me down. And yeah, the cops hate getting laughed at.
Yeah.
So they tased me. I went down. Yeah. Wife beater. And, they handcuffed me. And I'm still, like, freestyling for some reason. So, like, I'm singing, I'm like, no.
Wait, are you still freestyling while you're being tased?
I think I went down and then got handcuffed, and then I, like, got inspired again.
Okay.
I mean, just being tased on acid, like, do you have any, memory of what that felt like? That is insane.
Yeah.
Getting tased is jack shit.
Yeah,
I'll get tased any day of the fucking week, man. It's honestly not that bad.
Okay.
Maybe it was the acid. Maybe I was too fucked up to like feel that shit, but like it was chill. So it's the summer of Black Death by cops.
Right.
And I've convinced myself in my acid brain that my friends recorded the police brutality that happened to me. And I'm convinced, and I am telling the cops this much in the back of their car, that Barack Obama is going to come and save me. You guys fucked up. You guys just lost your goddamn job. I'm going on them, and I'm convinced of this. I cannot come down. I'm way too fucking far gone on the fucking acid, and so they put me in a cell by myself because, I'm fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And, I'm isolated. The jail cell is like metal, and it's just echoing, reverbing. You know what I mean? So I'm just like singing the entire. I sang myself to fucking sleep.
Yeah.
Like in handcuffs. I slept in handcuffs. They didn't.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh,
so that's another hog wild.
That is certainly hog wild. Both good
story.
stories. I'll be honest. I think that one's more hog wild.
Mm.
The next day when I woke up, I was still handcuffed, and I was like, "Damn, this was a bad one, Brian."
Yeah, that is a
The fucking-
crazy fucking story.
the cops were like, "Yo, what were you on last night?" And I was like, "I may have taken some LSD."
And they didn't
They're
like
like,
use that against you?
okay. That makes sense. Like, to see the rest of the cops go, like,
That honestly rocks that they like didn't even like get mad. They're just like, yep, all right, yeah. That's awesome.
Holy shit.
Mm.
Oh my god.
Wow. Well, I don't think there's much more to be said. That's two
Yeah,
wild stories. Bang bang.
2 hog wild stories. And, to all the kids out there, that's how you end up 30 with roommates.
That's how you end up doing comedy as well, folks. Just being a degenerate for the better part of 3 decades.
Hog wild baby.
Yeah, beautiful stories. We'll wrap up here. Do you have anything to plug before we wrap up, Brian?
Plug. What am I doing tonight?
Do you want to drink Steel Reserve at Brian's apartment?
So I actually rap.
Cool.
I'll plug that.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's my name, Bryan Fountain, Bryan, spelled like fountain. Bryan Fountain. I'm on every streaming platform. Listen to White Devil first. White Devil is probably the best work.
Oh,
Sounds like a good one. I like that.
Yeah.
Fuck
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Plug comedy wise.
Oh, whatever you want to plug. Social media.
I'll be at a open mic near you.
Yes, beautiful. Home sweet home tomorrow.
No commitment.
Okay. I respect that answer. Well, beautiful. Check out that.
I'm gonna try and go because there was something that I was supposed to do tonight, but I think that fell through, and I guess I have excess of a money hole to burn myself into, so
Beautiful.
I can just go to home suite tomorrow. Oh no, I have to work tomorrow. Fuck.
You can catch Brian at work tomorrow.
I can get out of it.
Yeah. Go check him out. Say hi. Take him to a bowling alley.
That's right.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
No,
I
you're good.
was a younger fella. I don't do that anymore.
D, you got anything to plug before we head out?
Just Lisa, my band. Follow us on Instagram at Lisa the Band. We're going to be getting an EP out early next year, so check that out. We're playing some shows in January, so if you're in the Philly and New York area, you can watch us play. So yeah, follow us on Instagram at Lisa the Band.
Fuck yeah. And I don't think I have anything this week. All the holidays fucking up shows. So thanks for listening, folks.
You guys want to say hi to Aubrey?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, get her on.
We plan to have Aubrey on at some point.
They did start. They
Oh,
did
nice.
start playing.
Hell yeah.
Give us a little drag of that band. They can play us out.
You guys hear it? Are you hearing any of that?
Really muffled, but kinda, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
There we go.
Definitely now, yeah. We'll probably have Aubrey on at some point. He's funny as well.
Oh shit.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Say hi.
What's up, dude?
All right.
There you go. That's the show, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. Bryan, thanks for being on. And until next time, stay hog wild.